trade recap on Thursday and Friday. This is actually going to be two trade recaps. Multiple trades taken on these days. One was a loss. It should have been a break even, but I stuck it and it was a loss. The other one, we took another one this day, which was also a break even. And then on Friday, we took two extra break even. So really just four straight up break even trades. And then one was actually a loss. It should have been a break even. So we're going to go ahead and go over that. It is Sunday, 2 a.m. in the morning, so I'm doing these pretty late. But hey, man, at least I'm doing them. So, yeah, was really busy actually on Thursday and Friday. So, my hair is so nappy and disgusting right now. So, got this hat on. All right, let's get into it. Enough yapping. We took two trades on NQ. We actually took two trades on NQ. There was actually another break-even trade, which should have been a break-even, but it was also a loss. But of course, that one was on eval. I only took one loss on the live account. Took one loss on the eval, and then we missed out on shorts after. Okay, enough of yapping. I'm just gonna actually show it instead of fucking yapping and shit. All right, so here is Thursday. We're gonna go over Thursday first, of course. Start new. Okay, what the heck? Okay. Thursday. So the levels we have are, if we go to the, actually let's start on the 4 hour. We don't have nothing on the 4 hour. The only thing we have is this drawn liquidity towards the downside. We have a 4 hour unmitigated gap with Asia session right above it. So it's a perfect level for price to come to. Let's see if we have, I think we had an SMT up here. Yeah, so as you can see on ES, we took that high out on the 4 hour. We did not take that out on NQ, so that is an SMT. Doesn't really look too significant to me. We are rejecting off of a 4 hour, but I feel more bearish strictly because of the drawn liquidity right here. Okay, now if we go on the hourly, we actually have an amazing, beautiful setup here. As you can see, don't forget I'm gonna mark this out so we can have this for reference. So we have this SMT delivering out of a 4 hour as well as an hourly right there. Great confluences to align with our bearish bias, at least until this time. We do take liquidity out here. And then, of course, respecting this hourly bearish fair value gap, which is also a BPR, as you can see right there. So, you know, all that good stuff. It's perfect. Same thing here on ES. This is beautiful shorts, okay? Very beautiful shorts. If you want a 5-minute time frame, we inverse, I think, 2 5 minutes at once. So we have this. Okay, maybe it was just one. Could have been an overnight play. This happened. No, this was actually in the morning. Why did I say overnight? I don't know why I said that. But anyways, honestly, just targeting this drawn liquidity right here, because as you can see, this is like a little blustered, clustered, whatever you want to call it, zone. Like it's a accumulation zone. Just chopping up here, we kind of get a decent move up, and then right here we get very clean candles. Okay, as you can see, these candlesticks are very ugly looking. They're like closing and opening at around the same level. Just a wick fest kind of, just very ugly price action that you don't want to see. And then we start trending up here. What the fuck? That actually scared the shit out of me, dude. Dude, did someone just get shot? Dude, I thought someone was knocking on my window. Hold on. What the fuck? Yo. Bro. Tell me y'all heard that, dude. I heard pop. Dude, I'm gonna have to go back after this recap and check. Okay, it's 2:10. I'm gonna have to go, dude. What the fuck? I was talking, so I couldn't really hear it that well, but I like heard it repetitive pops. I mean, I didn't hear no cars screeching off or anything like that. I don't know, man. It's just hope nobody got shot. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I sound nothing like the song. I don't know why I just did that, but yeah, we start trending up here. Still chopping with these ugly ass candles, and then we have a big move up here. Very clean V shape, and yeah, I just wanted to go over the setup, even though I didn't take it. We absolutely delivered like crazy here. Now it's at this point in time where we took our trade. So if I bring this back right here. So our levels are basically that drawn liquidity that I had marked out, which was this 4 hour. We have Asia low, and then the 4 hour right here, like right beneath it. Excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and mark Asia / 4 hour. Am I saying a lot? Can't tell. All right, well, we make, holy shit, what is going on here, yo? What the fuck? 1, 2, 3 sets of equal lows, something we just made. We have Asia low. Wow, it's crazy. So us edging this, you low-key could have took a short here. See the 1 minute time frame? Dude, honestly, just shorting, I wonder if this worked out. On this candle close, let's see if it did. Yeah, that shit would have. Never mind. Okay, anyways, yeah, we took London out. And obviously, I mean, yes, you don't need both session liquidities. Like, if Asia was all the way down here, then I could be looking for longs just purely off London's getting swept. But because these levels are so close together, within literally like around 10 points away from each other, it's like, why would you not take this out? So this is very obvious. We also have a 4 hour right underneath it, and my fucking trading view is not letting me do my mouse scrolly thingy, so I have to go back. Hold up. My homeboy's calling me. I'm in the middle of a trade recap right now. Oh, wait, why'd I do that? I don't know why I did that.
Are you still recording?
Yeah, I'm still recording, so you're just gonna be in the video. Dude, I think someone got shot, bro. I'm gonna have to go back on the video and show you. But I deadass heard like pop, 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 pop. Dude,
that sucks. What's up, guys? What's up, Audie's channel? What's up,
Say hello to my 4 subscribers, bro.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Audie's a go, bro. You know what I'm saying? IVG. Bro put me on to IVG and convinced me very well to stop the music.
What?
Glory to God. Almost you get to it, bro.
What'd you say?
Gang gang. I'm talking about gang gang.
Dude, you're so stupid. Alright, anyways. Dude, I'm gonna have to go back. You know that loss we both took? That should have been a break even on Thursday? There's something that I noticed about it that definitely could have helped us gone break even.
What?
So I'll show you when I'm done with this. But
okay.
Alright, so right here, we edge Asia low, which is also this 4 hour, so nothing we taken there. We have a very clean candle there, and then we have a very clean V shape. There's a 1 minute entry there. We took the 2 minute. There was also a 3 minute, but I mean, why wait for the 3 minute? It's very tiny. This 2 minute looks good enough. Break even right here at these highs. If you look on the 1 minute, pretty good levels right here, relatively equal highs. The only thing that I didn't notice, okay, so I didn't go break even because we have an unmitigated 15 minute here, and then we have an unmitigated 5 minute, and then another unmitigated 15 minutes. So multiple unmitigated gaps. Pretty decent low resistance. Not much. I mean, it's good enough, but that's why I didn't go break even. And then we got clapped. It was sexy, bro. But one thing I failed to realize, and I guess I just wasn't paying too much mind to it, was because I don't know why, but so London had swept Asia session on ES, and in Q we had London and Asia both available, as well as that 4 hours, so it was a great level to get swept. But if I look back where we got the entry, so we got the reversal at around Our last down close candle before we got the entry was 941. And if you go on ES, you can see that this is Asia low. We literally edge it by like, let me see how many, like not even a point, bro. That's like 0.50 of a tick, or that's like that's a half a point right there. So if I would have saw this like on ES before I took that trade, like that wouldn't have stopped me because the setup was so clean. I still would have taken it, but I would have definitely gone break even here, seeing that ES edged London low. So that would have been a massive indicator for me to go break even at where we did and play more mechanically than discretionally. So definitely could have been avoided. And then later on, I took a loss on the live account, so not trading that at all. I took this play on the eval, and I got absolutely wrecked. This also should have been a break even, but it was an eval trade, so I was like, why the fuck would I do that? So we tap into this 5 minute. We have obviously seeing how we reacted, inversing all of these gaps. I think we actually inversed the 4 hour too. Yeah, we inversed the 4 hour and everything, so we're obviously bearish. The next draw on liquidity is right here, and then maybe down here, but not really expecting this to get hit. This is more of an ideal target considering how close we are to it. So we edge it right here, like by a few points, and we make equal lows. So this is perfect. We tap into a 5 minute. We get a very clean V-shaped 1 minute, which is the highest time frame inversion. And yeah, like literally a 1-to-1 R. This is a perfect trade right here. But we edge it we edge this even harder than we did on ES. Like this is not even probably like a singular tick, bro. It's insane how much we edge this. This definitely should have been break even, but of course it's a 1-to-1. I was just looking a full TP right there, and it was on an eval, so I stuck it and got absolutely wrecked. We did get a nice re-entry. This was clean. Like if I would be mad at myself if I did not take this. Like I don't even care that this was a loss because this was such a clean setup, bro. But then I missed out on this because I was done for the day. I already took 2 losses, so I wasn't really looking to trade. We tap into this 5 and 50 minute. That's a little bit more premium. Very, very clean. This looks like a better rebalance. Like rather than just some little 5 minute right here, I like this rebalance a lot more. And we end up getting a 3 minute inversion right there. Targeting the same draw on liquidity, relatively equal lows. This is damn near equal lows. And yeah, for a 1.3 R, this is really nice. I like the RR here. I really should have took this, bro. I could have got back up on the day. Dang, dude, this setup looks so nice. And then we just chop up. And I think we do take that massive ass Asia low down here. So that's Thursday. Oh, I forgot to go over the trade I did on. Damn, dude, this is like I think I got 5 break-even trades in the span of Thursday and Friday. I'm gonna go over this very quickly. This is gold. So the levels we have basically are, I don't think. Oh, this looks like a bunch of fuckery, bro. Okay, we have a 4 hour. Dude, look at this. What I'm about to show you. I just went on the chart.
Wait, I'm doing my jaw thing real quick.
No, just look. Just look at my camera real quick. I go on the chart and I see all this shit on my screen. Alright, why am I wasting my time if you look retarded, bro. Alright, well we have a 4 hour right here. It's pretty much the only level on the 4 hour. It's also an hourly, as you can see right there, and it's also a 15-minute gap, and it's also, as you can see, London low. So this is a pretty good target. It is like right almost to the tick, not almost to the tick, but it's very, very close to the 50% mark from this high to this Asia low. So that's like, it's perfect. Everything aligns. Like this is, yes, it can be technically more mechanical. As you can see, we're reversing off here. And huh? You said cap? I don't know what he said, but I already knew this was like I already knew this wasn't like this wasn't gonna reverse crazy. Like just seeing off how I had my TP. I was aiming more for okay, it's more complex than what it looks like, so I'll go into it later. But I wasn't aiming for all this liquidity up here, strictly because like it didn't really seem like the craziest reversal point. Like it looks like we're pretty bearish. Probably want to come down towards these Asia lows right here. But it was a good level that I like, so it was pretty good mechanically. It also was a pretty clean setup. We had a 1 minute for Valley Gap here. I think this was actually a 2 minute inverse. I don't know. Okay, no, it's just a 1 minute. But this day in particular, uh, I actually woke up late, so I woke up at like, it was like 5 minutes before market open. I had to wake up, take a piss, you know, and then do my analysis. So by the time I was able to take this entry, we had already hit our break even point, which was this 5 minute that I had marked out. And yeah, I basically took my entries at the break even point, so it was really scuffed. My stop loss was around, I think, right here or somewhere down. I don't know where it was, to be honest with you. And see, if I took the original entry, I could have just aimed for a 1-to-1, which was perfect. It's an unmitigated gap, 5 minute gap, and then it also aligns with the 50% mark. So essentially, I'm not trying to catch an entire reversal, like all this liquidity up here. This looks protected to me because we swept London and then we reversed from here. I'm really just trying to catch the rebalance of this entire leg because we have such a great level. And so if I would have took this entry down here, I could have full TP'd right here for like a 1.3 R, but since I didn't, I'm a dumbass and I woke up late. It didn't hit a 1-to-1, so, and it should have been a break even, but I took this on eval, so I just fucking took a loss, bro. Dude, what are you laughing at, bro? Huh?
Are you dumb?
Yes. Gosh damn, bro, I took 3 losses today. What the fuck? Dude, I took 1 loss on the live account, and I took 2 losses on the eval, and they both should have been break even trades. And they were no, dude. Both the losses I took were technically winning trades. They were winning trades. Like this one should have been a win on gold, but I took a stupid late entry because my dumbass woke up late. And then, oh my gosh, dude, this is why I need these trade recaps so I can look back on, see how fucking stupid I am, and I can hate myself and never make these mistakes again. Alright, well, that's Thursday for you. Now, bro, got a rich man's laugh.
Crazy.
Huh?
No, I fucked up right here. Or I messed up. Took a loss here. I should have done this. Because I'm a fucking dumbass.
Dude, that actually made me mad, bro. I could have been up on the week if I just didn't make fucking mistakes, huh? Alright. Dude, this day looks so sexy. Okay, this is gold. I'm gonna go on gold later. NQ looks bald, bro. It literally looks bald. When I see something that doesn't have any great draws on liquidity, it looks bald to me. But gold looks sexy. We have crazy... Dude, it's so weird.
Like that, bro.
Huh?
NQ just looks very bald to me. So, whenever NQ looks very bald...
Oh my gosh. Bro's doing the dodgy accent. Dude. Okay. So, whenever you... Let me go over the levels before I get into the trade recap. London high up here. London high does not really look too crazy to me. Because we already took out Asia. We took liquidity here. Are you laughing?
No, I was coughing.
Oh. It looks to be that we have an SMT. Yeah, this is also an SMT. So this high is essentially protected. Probably bouncing out of an hourly gap. Okay, maybe not. But we did inverse an hourly here. So we look pretty bearish off the bat, off rip. Am I looking at the right day? Okay. Thought I was tripping for a minute. What levels do we have? We are rejecting right here. It looks like a nice rejection level off this hourly, which is also an order block. An ES, we do have an SMT with this liquidity being swept. So already good levels for longs here. At least for a rebalance, we have an unmitigated hourly up here. Dude, it sounded like I shit myself. It was my stupid chair.
Someone actually get shot?
No, dude, that was earlier. I'm gonna show you whenever I finish this video.
Okay.
This is a whole packaged video, bro. It's a 2-in-1 trade recap.
Ooh.
Dude, off rip, as you can see, we have great generated low resistance right here. And then a little bit above that, we have the unmitigated hourly. Off rip, we dump like massively. That's a pretty crazy dump there. We do take liquidity here that I had marked that we had an SMT with, but it's fine because we still maintained an SMT with this other level, I think. Let me see. Yeah, so ES took this entire low from Wednesday on the 22nd of October. And then NQ didn't take that. We instead took this other one from Thursday. So we still maintained an SMT there, which I really liked. And I think the setup, let me see. So we didn't get nothing here. There's a 5 minute. We didn't end up inversing, and we wouldn't probably take anything based off how this chart looks. This looks so fucking ugly. But then we generate a 15 minute right here. Okay, we generate a nice, clean, unmitigated 15 minute, untouched. It's the virgin 15 minute, and then we dump, resweeping this low, and I don't think we have an SMT. Yeah, no SMT right there, but we still have that higher time frame SMT, and then I really like how this looks. This looks so clean. We'll have an absolute death candle. We'll have a little bit of a doji candle, and then we'll have an absolute birth candle right after. That's like the most sexiest type of like candle you can get, bro. Nothing on the 2 minutes, so this 1 minute's pretty valid. But by the time we get it, we can't have another big candle, and I think we're in a 3 minute fair value gap, yeah. And then also 4 minute. And then, dude, why is TradingView doing this to me, bro? We have a 4 minute and then a 5 minute. So obviously I took the 5 minute entry. This looked very, very clean. I like how this looked mechanically. We have great low resistance, as I said before. Low-key, pretty high R, 2.8 R for the final TP, but I was looking to just partial at the start of this low resistance. And then, of course, go break even at the 15 minute. Now, this trade actually was a losing trade if you want to count it mechanically. But if you trade with discretion, this would be the most obvious break-even trade considering we got this trade. We just honestly been selling off hard, so trying to catch a reversal at this time is pretty dangerous. But ES, as you can see, took this high out, which was also a 15 minute. So if we're anticipating for price to go into a gap, like an unmitigated gap, and we don't tap it, but we tap it on another pair, that's obviously going to be an S&T, so you should just use that as your break-even point. Of course, that's with discretion, so you're not going to do that every time, but you got to take in consideration about market conditions. Like, we've been selling off like crazy. Like, you trying to freaking catch a reversal after selling off. Let's see how many points. Dude, we just sold off almost 500 points. If you're trying to really catch a reversal here, that's like asking to win the lottery like 20 times in a row. Like, dude, the odds are so low. This looks like if we get this would look like a nice re-entry, though. You did get it, but you would have got wrecked. Looked nice mechanically. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the only trade we took on Friday for NQ, which was a break-even trade. And then gold, this trade was pretty clean. I liked, dude. So as you saw in the 15 minute, we had crazy low resistance. London high as well at the very end of it. The level we took out was Asia low. We tapped into a 1 hour, respecting this 15 minute still. And we also hit the OTE of this entire move here. So this looks so A+ and textbook to me. We low-key chop like crazy. We do get a 1 minute inverse here, but that's not the highest time frame. We end up getting this 2 minute. But you would have I would have got stopped. If I took the 2 minute, my stop loss would have been here, more discretional. So we waited for the 3 minute, and it took like so many candles. We tapped into it 1, 2, 3. It took 9 full minutes, almost 10 minutes to inverse this gap, and I didn't take it because of that. I already was down from yesterday. Was down fucking bad. And my stop, if I took this, my stop would have been again discretional here, just like the 2 minute. But yeah, targeting all this is a crazy R, 4.5 R basically. That's insane. Looking to go break even at this 5 minute up here. Great break even point. We also had a 15 minute that we ended up making while we're in the trade, and then we have this discounted, or not discounted, sorry, premium, which is more like a first TP for me, to partial here and then let runners go up all the way to this low resistance. But yeah, great levels and everything. Didn't take it, and I'm glad I didn't because I would have got stopped here. But we did provide entries here. So if we go on the 15-minute chart, this is like a Powell bottom tick type entry. We have this massive rejection wick at the point of reversal. If you mark with the fib tool, you have the 50% mark and you have the OTE mark of this rejection wick. And as you can see on that leg that stopped out both the 2-minute and the 3-minute position with that discretional stop, we tapped into the OTE of this 15-minute rejection wick, and we have a very nice, obvious 1-minute fair value gap. This candle, first of all, it doesn't even have a body, bro. It's only a wick. That's fucking crazy. I don't think I've ever, dude, I rarely ever see that. That's insane. The shit did not even form a body. I can't tell if it was bullish or bearish. Oh, look at that massive wick. That's insane. That's the craziest rejection wick ever. That's so obvious. And then we got entry right here, but of course I still hesitated on it a little bit. Like seeing how I think we already got break even on NQ. No, that was later. But considering how yesterday went, it was pretty bad. So I just wanted the week to end already. Didn't want to do anything stupid. And then once we got further confirmation on the 15-second, low-key I kind of forgot what that confirmation was, but all I know is right here was my entry. My stop was at this low right here. This is obviously the lowest point in which I'm expecting price to go if we are truly bullish. We do run up to this 5-minute. I go break even. We edge my break even here, and I'm like, oh, thank gosh. We end up breaking this high, and I'm like, okay, we at least have to hit this 5-minute, right? Nah, bro. We fucking edged that. Actually, no. I was thinking of the other trade from yesterday. That's not what happened. Sorry, I'm not a liar. What actually happened was I took this on M and Q, and so instead of this low right here, it didn't get hit, but it ended up getting hit on M and Q. So I got taken out of my position, and then we ran up. So I was low-key pissed at that, and I was praying for this trade to get break even. And luckily it did, because I would have been very mad. But this trade ended up losing after, so good break even, good setup and everything. We rejected off this true day open level. That's crazy. It pretty much sums up the trade recap for both days. This is so annoying. Okay, I think this was on the thumbnail too, but dude, this trade, all we did was just come back down. We chopped for like an hour straight. The whole kill zone we chopped, and then we ended up re-sweeping the low that which was our liquidity sweep, and then that's when we decided to run up all this liquidity. If I go on the 15-minute chart and play this out, or even just the 5-minute, you'll see that we pump up, bro, like crazy. This is insane, dude.
Talking to me?
No, I'm talking to myself. But yeah, that's the trade recap. Low-key ended the week off pretty shit. Not really shit, it's just break-even trades. If we go back and just quickly review everything, this trade on Friday, which was a break-even, low-key wasn't bad, more of a pattern trade, but I still liked it. We had low resistance hourly, so it's pretty good. It was a break-even. Now, if we go on Thursday was our worst day that we had this week. This trade, low-key, just a lack of analysis. If I just looked at ES a little bit more, could have maybe avoided this loss. But yeah, definitely should have been break-even. We hit the mechanical break-even point. Just should have been break-even. Ended up taking a loss. Then this trade down here, this was still an A+ model. I love this setup a lot. It just happened to lose. It should have been a break-even, but again, I did not go break-even, and I ended up losing. And if I just went break-even, I could have had an opportunity to take this short, and I would have been up on the day. So yeah, Thursday was a great day, like a really, really good day. Just how I managed it was not that great for me personally. So, and then that's NQ for you. Then gold, we just have 2 trades, both break-evens on Thursday. We have this pretty clean trade, which looked nice. I should have been a winning trade, but my shitty entry ruined everything for me. So, my fault once again. Dude, everything went to shit on Thursday. Dude, oh my gosh. And it's all because I woke up late. That was a one day that I woke up late. Everything turned to shit. Break-evens became losses. Wins were missed out on. Like, what the fuck, man? And then this trade was really clean. I liked the second entry we gave with that rejection wick tap, or the OTE tap of this 15-minute rejection wick. And yeah, just really unfortunate. Bias was so right. We absolutely ran through all of this. But yeah, is what it is. That's gonna be it for the recap. It's kind of long, which I don't like, but whatever. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Peace. Oh yeah, I need to look